Do you know what doesn't sit right with me? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can keep scrolling once I start. Okay? Lieutenant Gallagher. I'm going to insert some clips of everybody. So, Lieutenant Gallagher, he never saw the body. But when he was called and they said, get on over to 34, he's like, okay, no problem. And do you think, once he was there and he like scoped everything out, what do you think he did next? What do you think? Instead of getting in his cruiser or his day vehicle or personal or whatever it is that he had, go to Canton PD to grab his little investigative kit. There must be one, right? There has to be like an evidence kit or like a designated area where they scurry back, grab the kit, go over, or have somebody grab it that's at the PD and drive it over, like, right? No. It doesn't matter about the conditions. The conditions, oh well. A crime scene's a crime scene. We gotta get the right materials, right? No. We, instead of driving 1 mile back to Canton PD to get your proper materials, we scoot on over to the neighbor's house. And guess what? The neighbor, Kelleher, I don't know how to pronounce it. Kelleher, however you say it. He's an officer, and so was the homeowner of 34, was a police officer. Okay, so we got Lieutenant Gallagher coming to the scene of 34 Fairview, never once saw the body on the lawn. He scurried on down, and once he said, geez, look at the blood there, look at the blood in the snow. Shall we go back to Canton PD and get our evidence kit? And I mean, they must have a kit, right? Area where the supplies are, and there's like locked lockers to keep evidence. I don't know, I'm just saying, I'm not a police officer. Gallagher, instead of driving back to Canton PD, 1 mile away from 34 Fairview, you decide to walk on over. I don't know whether you walk or drove, but I'm assuming where Kelleher is the neighbor. These officers are deputed, okay? So Lieutenant Gallagher thinks it's a great idea to go on over to Keller's house, officer, and get his evidence materials, which were red Solo cups. And he probably got the brown paper Stop and Shop bag from his boy's house from 34, because why not? So Gallagher now is back at the crime scene with his red Solo cups. He says to Lank, his old buddy, old pal, his fellow officer there, hey man, let's scoop off the blood here. So what does Lank do? He scoops up all the blood.
You did find the blood, however, is that right?
Yes.
Who literally physically leaned down and scooped that blood up?
Me.
And that was done in a plastic Solo cup that we've heard a little bit about.
Yes.
You're aware that those Solo cups are unsealed.
I believe Lieutenant Gallagher got them out of a sealed package.
You're aware that the Massachusetts State Police Crime Lab warns against collecting any biological material in anything made of plastic.
And they put it in the brown paper Stop and Shop bag. Now, again, don't you think that once that is done, immediately they would bring it back to Canton PD and lock it up and have the proper people look at it? No. They bring it back to Canton PD. They stay in the Sally Port with it, where the vehicle in question, Karen Reed's Lexus, is. And instead of taking the Stop and Shop brown bag, evidence bag, that's not a real evidence bag, instead of taking it and closing, or like putting it in the proper packaging,